These are the biggest mistakes, the biggest time wasters new business owners are currently making. I guarantee if you haven't heard about these time wasters, you soon will. And later in the video, I'm going to reveal the time waster that I keep getting asked. So let's just put it to bed once and for all. This video is going to help you save time and make your efforts count so that you can find the customers that your business deserves. And we're going to find out why these things don't work. We'll find out what you've been doing wrong and what you can do to make things even better. So one of the biggest wastes of times is to do with reviews. I mean, have you heard the following being said? I'm going to buy Google reviews as it will increase my sales and reputation. Do you honestly think that Google reviews is the way in which Google ranks everything? And how often have you had offers where it speaks of 100 reviews for £1,500? They're out there. But are these reviews going to really genuinely help your business? Come on, Google's not stupid. I would say there's nothing worse than fake reviews. It will wreck your business. And even if it gives you some impetus now, what a waste of time it will be when your business is suspended and then you lose everything you've done. A waste of time, and your customers and your reputation are certainly not going to gel together in the coming months ahead. One of the big ranking factors Google uses is not just about reviews within Google. They look at all the website. So they'll look at your Facebook page, they'll look at your Yale, your business pages, and they'll see what's the general ranking in all the other areas too. So just having fake reviews is not going to have an impact on how Google views your local business. So the simple answer is just give great business, give a great service, and people will want to give you great reviews to reflect the experience they've had with your business. Now, another waste of time is when you hear someone saying this: you should add as many service areas as possible so that you can rank everywhere. So the idea is that you just keep putting city after city, landing page after landing page, saying that you cover all these areas in your services. And okay, that's great from the point of view, it just puts you on the map. But Google doesn't rank it based on that alone. In fact, it just helps searchers know exactly where your business is based. But there's a confusion here, because if you're really trying to get every city, you're trying to grow your business well beyond local ranking, then you should be focusing on standard SEO. So we often call it organic SEO, where you're going into more of a national or even an international type of ranking, and the algorithm's totally different. And you'd probably use your branding and your main website to do that. So Google Business Profile is much more about Google Maps and local SEO. It's a little bit different. So adding all these service areas for the areas that you serve on a map isn't actually going to affect your ranking. Now, when it comes down to your hours, have you ever heard this? When someone says, add 24 hours and that will make you go to the top because you're always open. Well, again, what's the point of saying you're open if you're not open? If you do 24-hour service, fine. If you've got someone manning the phone for 24 hours, great. But realistically, if you're not open after 5 o'clock this evening, well then put closed. The reason is that Google's not going to reward you for being open all the time. What Google will reward you for is the customer signals of how satisfied your customers are. And if you really narc them off because it says you're open, you're not, that's not going to give any good positive signals. But a little tip here is a lot of people don't put special hours in. They don't put their holiday hours, their bank holiday hours, their holiday hours that affect them when they go on vacation. Do that, because that in itself, just those change of hours, those special hours, maybe you've got a happy hour if you're a pub. Do those things, because those give positive signals, the fact you're keeping your hours up to date and realistic to what's going on around you. Now, have you ever heard this one? Stuff your description with as many keywords as possible. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't put keywords in your description, but just think what your description's about. Your description should be unique. Don't copy and paste it from anywhere. Don't just ram loads of keywords in. But read it as a customer would read it and think, does that really reflect what you do? And is it appealing? And is it likely to get a customer to go, this sounds like a reputable company I want to do business with? So I dare you to read your description and see whether or not you cringe. Is it actually a good reflection on your business? So your business description should just bring your business to life. It should offer users more detail. It should help entice them as to why they should contact you. Make sure your spelling's correct, double check your grammar, and just make sure that you're not sounding like you're over promoting yourself too. And if you get the balance right, then you'll stand out. Now at this point, is there anything you found to be a waste of time? If you found it, then put it down in the comments below and I may include it on my next video. But here's the most common waste of time that you could possibly do, and I get this nearly all the time, every week via email. And it's this. I need to geotag all my images so that I can rank. Look, geotagging images was something that was done several years ago. It's been proven it has very little, if any, impact at all on SEO. And certainly with Google Business Profile, it gets stripped out anyway. If you don't know what geotagging is, don't worry too much about it. But in effect, it says where that photo was taken. So it timestamps it, or it gives it a geographical location, but it is misused. And it's of no use whatsoever, because now there are other ways in which Google ranks. It doesn't need geotagging, so don't keep asking about it. You don't need to do it. Just upload good photos. That's going to be the key going forward. And good photos are not stock photography and not geotagging photos, but it's just genuine photos of your business. And it can be done on your camera, it can be done on your phone. It can be done quite easily. Now, if you want to know what the best way to take photos are so that you can get traffic, then I produced a video here that shows you exactly what you need to do. So head over to that video and I'll see you there.